Well, there's been several voting issues in the Free State as well yesterday, and these included voting stations not opening on time, ballot boxes not being sealed properly, and the system not picking up that people can vote on 3 ballots. But for an update on counting in the Free State, let's cross to our reporter Makgala Masiteng in Bloemfontein. A very good morning to you, Makgala. Thank you so much for joining us. What's happening on your end? How's the counting process going?
Good morning, Simpiwe. Yes, indeed, the counting continues, but of course, it's trickling in very slowly, given that the stations were closed last night at around 9 o'clock, and of course, there were still long queues when it comes to some of the voting stations here in the Free State. But just to look at what has been happening up to so far when it comes to the numbers of the votes that have been counted until now, Simpiwe, we are looking at 5.93% that has been completed up to so far. But it will be interesting, of course, to see how the pattern will come out as the day goes, given that a lot of the counting will be happening throughout the day. We are looking mostly at 2 regions here in the Free State, looking at Mangaung region as well as Thabo Mofokeng region. We have noticed, of course, that during the campaigning that various political parties were, of course, going out in numbers and also focusing mostly in regions like Thabo Mofokeng in the Free State. Those are the regions that will count the most when it comes to the results when they come out to Mangaung, given that it is the metro municipality, but Thabo Mofokeng, given that the population there is will quite make an impact, of course, when it comes to those results. Up to so far, we only have that over 5% that have been counted, and of course we will be monitoring. I'm not sure if you can be able to see behind me. We still have a few political parties, representatives that are still looking out, of course, monitoring what is happening when it comes to the numbers. But we're expecting them to come back in numbers as the sun rises, as they come and monitor and wait anxiously, of course, to see how they have performed these elections. But as we take you back, and Simpiwe, when you look at the results of 2019 national and provincial elections here in the Free State, we saw that ANC managed, of course, to get 19 seats in the legislature. We only had like 4 political parties that had representation in the provincial legislature. So it will be interesting to see how things will turn out this time around.